Joe Duffy's Picks continues to deflate the balls of the odds makers. We are on an absolute roll, 58-37 with all basketball picks. We are a stunning 10-1 with all basketball wise guy plays. Get 5 winning picks for Thursday night, including wise guy plays in both the NBA and college basketball. Joe Duffy's Picks, the anchor of OffshoreInsiders.com, www.offshoreinsiders.com. All right, folks, here are some news and notes from both a betting standpoint and those of you who play fantasy NBA. We'll take a look at injuries, rest, etc. I do want to remind you, please, if you appreciate this free information we give you daily, to ensure that we will do it on a daily basis and be worth our time, wherever you're listening, whether it's on iTunes or Stitcher, etc., please give us a positive review. Tune in as well. Please give us a positive review. The experts tell us this will help us in search engines, and the more exposure we get, obviously, the more free information we will continue to give you. All right, Utah and Milwaukee. The Jazz are playing back-to-back. Milwaukee, third best margin of cover team, or sweat barometer, if you will, in the NBA at 27-14, plus 3.6 points per game, their average margin of cover. Now, that's pretty significant in the fact that there is a big drop-off to the number 4 team at 1.6. So they're really basically 3 very strong margin of cover teams this year for the full season, and they are one of them, the Jazz are. Jazz are 1-4 their last 5, all straight-up losses by 11 or more, and all by at least 3 against the spread. Jazz are the number 5 under team in the NBA by an average of minus 2.3 points per game. Again, we do our rankings by the margin of cover, how much they are plus or minus the over-under there. Milwaukee, the number 3 under team by an average of 3.2 points per game. San Antonio and Chicago, the Bulls are the top over team in the NBA by a whopping 6.1 points per game. This includes going over 4 or 5, all by at least 5, 2 by 21 points or more. Joakim Noah is doubtful for the Bulls. Very key player to say the least, especially handicapping totals, one of the top defensive players in the NBA, and he averages 9.4 rebounds per game. Boston and Portland, more times than not, the scheduling dynamics have the home team the more rested team when the road team is actually more rested. The home-road splits are not adjusted enough, so we exploit that. Portland playing back-to-back in 3 games in 4 days, and in fact, since 1995, when the home team is playing back-to-back in 3 games in 4 days and the road team is rested, the home team is just 36.7% during that span. So our free pick is actually going to be on Boston. Now, I will tell you that's not a premium pick. More times than not, this angle is so good that we use it as a premium pick. But remember, we do not blindly bet systems. Frankly, we did have enough conflicting information that it does not quite rise to the level of a premium play, but good enough to be a free pick on Boston. Also, keep in mind LaMarcus Aldridge is out. He averages 23.2 points per game and 10.2 rebounds. Celtics are last, though, in the league in defensive rating over the last 5 games with a 114.8 mark per 100 possessions. The Trailblazers are 1-15 against the spread, minus 7.09 points per game since March 2013 at home after a loss as an underdog. As we said, not quite enough to qualify as a premium pick, but our free pick is on Boston. Brooklyn and the LA Clippers. Brooklyn playing back-to-back, and of course they are likely without point guard Darren Williams. Actually, they will be without him tonight. He averages 6.2 assists per game. Nets, by the way, are 1-12-1 against the spread, minus 6.2 points per game after a win as an underdog. Again, 2 wise guy plays tonight. Joe Duffy's Picks 11-1 with basketball. Wise guy plays 2-2-2-2-2. Joe Duffy's Picks, the anchor of OffshoreInsiders.com. And again, to ensure that it is worth our while to give you this free information each and every day, if you could just give us a positive review wherever you are listening to us. You know, we're on everything. We're carried by every place that carries podcasts out there. But if you give us a positive review, that's supposed to help us in search engines. There are marketing experts tell us. Please do us a favor, and we'll continue to give you this free information. And get those winning picks at www.offshoreinsiders.com, www.offshoreinsiders.com.